Did you grow up watching Full House, or is that something that like, how did you find out that your mom was this huge Full House star that we all grew up watching?
Yeah, I don't really remember, like, the day that I found out. It wasn't anything like that. I just remember when we were living back in Florida, and she would just be on the TV. Like, we would always have it recorded, and so, because my family was very strict about, like, what TV we watched, but Full House was always something that we were able to watch. So instead of watching, like, Nickelodeon shows or Disney shows, whatever it was that my parents were like, oh, you should stay away from, like, we would watch those, we would watch Full House, or, you know, shows that my mom was okay with watching. So I think, like, slowly I just started to understand, like, oh, that's her. But sometimes it's kind of weird because I feel like a lot of people see pictures of their parents when they're younger, but you don't see your parent growing up on video, you know? So it's, like, kind of weird to see what my mom was like when she was my age. It's, like, a little trippy, but, you know, it's always been, like, a part of my life.
Does she watch it with you, or is she like, oh, you guys are turning on, I'm going to the other room?
No, my mom loves to watch it. If it's on and her and I are home, like, we'll turn it on and we'll make fun of her outfit, or we'll make fun of her hair, or we'll make fun of whatever, you know, she was doing. Like, we love to laugh. It's so fun. And obviously now with Fuller House being out, like, it's just fun for her to, like, you know, watch the old episodes. And it's such a good show.
I have to say that your mom looks like she could be your sister. Oh my goodness.
So young.
I can't even believe that.
Well, she is young, but I mean, she's young looking. She's so young looking, yes.
Do you guys ever get that? Like, oh, it's your sister.
Yeah, I do. And some people have said, like, oh, are you her babysitter when I was, like, younger? They're like, oh, are you the babysitter?
But you guys look so much alike. That's weird.
I know. But yeah, I mean, she's always gotten, like, oh, are you the sister? Are you, like, you know, something like that.
Just like with any family, there are difficult things and things that are amazing. What was it like for you having a mom that so many people recognized? Did you like that, or was it just what it is, or was it really hard?
To be honest, like, that was just how, I don't know anything different, you know? If I feel like if I didn't grow up with that, and then all of a sudden it started happening, I'd be like, no, this is really weird. But I think because I always grew up with it, it was just normal, and, like, I don't know any different. And my parents and my mom are very, very down-to-earth parents. Like, they're no different. If anything, I think they're more strict than a lot of my friends' parents. And so just with them being normal and, you know, disciplining us, or, you know, we have to obey and we have to do chores and, like, we have to do normal stuff, you know, it just doesn't make it too different.
You're growing up and you still have to listen to your mom, but you're 18. And what would you say to someone who's having a hard time growing up and still being someone's daughter, and just, like, the relationship and drama and fighting and things like that?
I've always been very close to my parents, but I will say that I definitely had a hard time growing up. I'm a very stubborn girl, like, and I didn't always want to listen to what they said, you know, because I thought I knew best, and I thought that it was my way or the highway. And I think learning to just keep my ears open and really accept what my parents have to say to me helped me grow into the person that I am. And even when they think that I'm, you know, not listening to their advice, like, even now I'll take advice that they told me when I was younger, and it's like, oh, I am listening, but, like, it, you know, it takes time to apply the things that they say. But yeah, I think just being open, you know, with your parent is really important, and to just build a relationship that's founded on trust and love is a great way to grow a relationship.
What's one attribute that your mom has that you hope that you keep or take away from her?
I think my mom is probably, like, the hardest working person I've ever met in my life. Whatever she says she's going to do, she does it, and she does it with her whole heart and with just a very passionate soul. And so that's one thing that if I can just go out, I just want to work as hard as she can and, you know, do it with you know, as passionately as she does.
Some people might have a hard time talking to their mom about some embarrassing things or personal feelings. Yes. Was that hard for you, or do you guys have a relationship where you can talk about those more comfortably?
I'm pretty open with my mom about everything. I do tell her anything that, you know, I'm struggling with or dealing with. We have a very open relationship, and I tell her everything because I want the advice from someone who I admire and who is someone that I look up to.